GCSE morning routine of a grade 9 student. Here's what you should be doing in the morning, either before school or before an exam. And I really attribute my morning routine to my success in my GCSEs. If you don't know me, my name's Tilly. I got these grades in my GCSEs, aka majority grade 9s. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did on the mornings before school. And look, if you do this, it doesn't mean you'll get the same results as me. You might do better than me, you might not get the same grade. I genuinely believe that my morning routine was one of the things that helped me get those top grades because I was actually effectively revising and making good use of my time. So my morning would start at 5 a.m. I know that's the last thing you want to hear, but unfortunately it's true. Well, actually, my morning would start at 4:57 a.m. I'd set a first alarm for then and then a second alarm for 5, and I would actually get up at 5. First thing I did when I woke up, 15 minutes, I went to make myself a smoothie and I went to look out the window or sit outside. Because it was getting light at that time, I would watch the sunrise most days. And then about 5:15-ish, when I'd had my smoothie and I'd just woken up, past paper. I was really grinding out the science past paper, but sometimes it was maths as well. Or just any of your weaker subjects that you feel you need to revise. Because that would take an hour and a half, and then that would give me a framework on what I needed to focus my revision on over the next few days. So let's say I'd done a biology paper and I didn't really understand protein synthesis. I would need to go and figure out, how that worked, ask my teacher that day at school, and focus my revision on that for the next few days. So after this, I would mark the practice paper. This probably takes us to about 7 a.m. And then what I tended to do was make notes on the topic that I found the hardest in the practice paper, maybe something I didn't answer. Or if I was really comfortable with it, I would go on to flashcards. I would probably do about a half an hour, 45 minutes worth of flashcards. And then we're at 7:30, 7:45. At this point, I would go upstairs, get changed for school, come back down about 8 o'clock, and then I would do Quizlet while I ate my second breakfast. And look, with a normal appetite, you should be getting hungry once every 3 hours. So if I'd had a smoothie at 5 a.m, I was hungry again by 8. So I'd have some cereal, but while I was eating my cereal, I was doing Quizlet on a different topic than what I was revising that morning. So for example, if I'd done biology, I might be doing my business flashcards. And then I would take myself to school. And on the way, sometimes I would do flashcards, but a lot of the time, honestly, I would just go on my phone and talk to my friends. Obviously, if you have an exam, all of that practice, past paper questions, flashcards, they should be on the exam that you have that day. And I was doing this every single day in the run-up to exam season because instead of waking up at 7:30, I squeezed another 2 hours worth of revision in there. If you found this video helpful, be sure to save it for later, comment to stay on Study Talk, and follow for more daily GCSE tips.